We're here with kind of a surprise guest, Tony Moore. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. Good. Great. Just came up to check out the show. Well, I don't live too far from here, so I just decided a con in the area. I should be up here checking it out. So
great.
Here I am.
So you just, I think, have you got an issue left of Deadpool, or did you just finish? Your last one just came out?
That was my last one. Just came out. Yeah.
Okay. What was your approach to doing? Because it was obviously kind of a little bit of a strange book, I guess. Superheroes fighting dead presidents. What was your approach to doing that?
Well, Deadpool is a little more of a kind of a freewheeling kind of character and book, and so I felt I wasn't overly concerned with keeping things too realistic, you know, which kind of opened me up to be a little more free with cartooning. So what I do my layouts really small, and then usually what I do on most books is I go in and I refine those figures a lot more and try to lock them down and make sure everything is right. And with this one, I wasn't as worried about, you know, if the body language was overly expressive or whatever. I just kind of rode with it, and I was trying to channel a little more Jack Davis, like old EC, like Mad Magazine style cartooning, because that's the stuff I grew up on, and that's really what got me into being a cartoonist in the first place.
Right.
And the subject matter was apt for it, so that was really the direction I tried to steer everything in, and it resulted in me being able to be a little more fresh with the work. I wasn't as labored and concerned with every little detail, and it ended up having a lot more life to it because I hadn't gone through and like choked it out, you know. So that was really, pretty much start to finish. That was kind of the MO.
What kind of relationship did you have working with the writers? Was it a little bit more free, or were they very stick to the script?
No, they were awesome. I've known Brian and Gerry for a while, and you know, pretty much when I got the scripts, if it had like something bad in it, you know, like something really gory or whatever, I kind of took it upon myself to make it worse, as bad as I could get it, because kind of I feel like I'm in some ways like obligated to push it as far as I can take it, and so I just did that, and on some level I guess it was kind of a personal goal to see if I could get the editor to tell me I couldn't do something, and like I got it maybe once, I don't know, maybe twice. I don't know. I know one big one that I had to really go back and clean up and do some work.
Can you let us know which one that was?
It was a panel where Deadpool jumps off of a bridge and lands on an airplane. He gets splattered. And I think leading up to that was the issue I was working on after issue 1 came out. So the first like 3 issues nobody had seen, and so I was just going crazy on those. But there was no heat on us because the public hadn't seen them yet. And so by that point, the issue I was working on issue 4, and issue 1 had just hit the stands, and people were starting to see, oh, this is really gory, and so at that point the editor was like, maybe pare this back a little bit, but other than that, like I you know, was able to pretty much just go nuts, and but Brian and Gerry were awesome, and you know, if I had a bit that I wanted to throw in, or if I thought, you know, maybe if I repaste a joke or something, you know, I just kind of run it past them first to make sure they weren't going to get upset, but they were always cool, and it worked really well. It was a really nice kind of give and take relationship there.
What do you have coming up next?
You know, I'm going to try to get back into some creator-owned stuff. I've got a few ideas that I've kind of been composting in my notebooks over the years. So I've got some pretty developed outlines that I think I can, you know, jump in and make something out of. And then I'm going to try to do some cover work and, you know, see my kid again for a while. So.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
Oh, thank you.